Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to mathematics class with your Ashima. Dear students, we have started trigonometry chapter 8 of your NCERT book, and till now I have explained you the trigonometric ratios, that there are 6 trigonometric ratios. And I told you that trigonometry is meant only for right triangles and the perpendicular should be opposite to the given angle. Hypotenuse is always fixed opposite to 90 degree and the third remaining side will be the base. Now today we will start 8.1 exercise in this video and we will cover question 1 onwards. So let's start 8.1 exercise, question number 1. So question number 1 is, in triangle ABC right angled at B, right angled at B means we have to mark B point at 90 degree. AB is 24 centimeter, BC is 7 centimeter. Determine sin A cos A in first part and sin C cos C in second part. So dear students, as you can see in the first part, sin A means A angle is involved. Along with cos, again A angle is involved. As I told you in my previous video, whichever angle is involved, the side opposite to that angle will be the perpendicular. First of all, let us mark hypotenuse, that is opposite to the 90 degree angle. So this will be the hypotenuse. Now A angle is involved. So let us mark angle A. Let us mark angle A. Now angle A. When we see ABC triangle, if angle A is there, then side opposite to A will be BC. If angle B is there, then side opposite to B is AC. If angle C is there, then side opposite to angle C is AB. So in this way, without looking into the figure also, you can tell the opposite side. Now angle A is involved with the trigonometric ratios. So this is angle A and side opposite to angle A is BC. So this will be selected as a perpendicular, and the third side, this is hypotenuse perpendicular, the third remaining side will be taken as the base. Right? Now let us find out the value of sin A and cos A. But we first write down the ratio of sin A and cos A. So Pandit Badri Prasad Har Har Bhole, S for Sona, C for Chandi, T for Tole. S for sin, C for cos and tan. So what is the ratio for sin? Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So let us write down perpendicular by hypotenuse. So according to angle A, the perpendicular is BC. So we will write BC upon hypotenuse is AC. So put the value. The BC length is 7 centimeter, but we do not have AC. Similarly, cos A is B by H. So according to angle A, perpendicular is BC, so base is AB. AB upon H for hypotenuse, that is AC. But in both the cases, we do not have AC. So dear students, to get AC, because this is a right triangle and two sides are given to us, we will find out the third side by using Pythagoras theorem. So what is Pythagoras theorem? By Pythagoras theorem, we have hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. So hypotenuse is AC square. Perpendicular base we can take any one, in this case BC square plus AB square. So from here let us find out the third side. So it is 49 and 24 square is 576. So this will be 625. So AC square is 625. So now let us find out AC. When square goes to other side, it will become square root. So the square root 625 is square of 25. So AC will be 25 centimeter. So dear students, in these questions, first of all, find out all the three sides of the triangle by Pythagoras theorem. All the questions are similar. The first step should be the Pythagoras theorem. Now let us focus on the second step, which is to be find out sine A. And first step Pythagoras, second is trigonometric ratio involving angle. It is involving angle A, so our perpendicular is this and base is this. So perpendicular by hypotenuse, perpendicular opposite to A angle is BC upon hypotenuse is AC. So put the value. BC is 7 centimeter, which is given to us, upon AC is 25 centimeter. We found out here. So this will be the both are in centimeter, so the unit gets cancelled out. We'll get 7 by 25 as the answer, because this is the trigonometric ratio and the ratio is represented without the units. Now second is cos A. So cos A is base upon hypotenuse. So again A angle is there, opposite to A angle is perpendicular, this is base. AB upon hypotenuse AC. So AB length is given to us 24 centimeter divided by hypotenuse 25. Centimeter will cancelled out with centimeter, so this will be the answer. This will be the answer of these two ratios. Now in second part you can see they have asked us sin C and cos C. So second part is sin C and cos C. First of all, first part is Pythagoras. So from Pythagoras we'll get all the three sides. Now let us rub this perpendicular and base written for first part. Because in second part, in first part A angle is involved, but in second part you can see C angle is involved. So now let us mark C angle. When we mark C angle, according to this, when we mark C angle, the angle side opposite to C is AB. So this will be taken as perpendicular, and the third side left will be this is fixed, third side will be the base. So according to this. So now sin C. First of all Pythagoras, then ratio, focus on the angle. According to angle we have perpendicular and base, and sine ratio is perpendicular by h. Formula will be same for any kind of angle. So now according to angle C, the perpendicular is AB upon hypotenuse is fixed AC. So AB is 24 centimeter, AC is 25. So ratio is this. Now cos is base by hypotenuse. So again C angle, for C this is perpendicular, this is base. So base is BC upon hypotenuse AC. So BC is 7 centimeter. We write down 7 upon hypotenuse is 25 centimeter. So this is the answer to second part. So I hope it is clear to you. Let us recall. Very first of all, to get all the three sides, we will use Pythagoras theorem in first step. In second step, we'll write the trigonometric ratio and we will focus on the angle. According to the given angle, we will select perpendicular and base. Okay? Then put the formula third step, put the values. Okay? So similarly, let's do question number 2. So now dear students, in second question in figure 8.13, find tan P minus cot R. Tan P minus cot R, and the figure is given to us. Again you can see out of this right triangle we have two sides. The third is not given to us. The side opposite to the right angle is always hypotenuse. This is fixed, and other two will be perpendicular and base. So first step will be, we will find out the third side by using Pythagoras theorem. The result is h square, hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. Till now dear students, you can assume any side as perpendicular or base, क्योंकि अभी हम trigonometric ratio नहीं देख रहे हैं. So we will write PQ square plus QR square is equal to hypotenuse PR square. So let us put the values. PQ is 12 square plus QR square. PR is 13 square. So this will be 144 plus QR square and 169. In 169 minus 144, you will get Q square as 25. So when square goes to other side, it will become square root. So QR will be 5 centimeter. So this will be the third side, 5 centimeter. So first step, Pythagoras. Now we have to find out tan P minus cot R. Means we need to find out first of all ratios. तो हम ratios निकाल लेते हैं. सबसे पहले tan P. Tan P. Tan is P by B perpendicular by base, right? But now we have second step, focus on the angle. Which angle is involved? P angle is involved. That means this. So according to P angle, opposite side is QR. So this will be the perpendicular and the third side left will be the base. So according to P angle, QR is perpendicular upon base is PQ. Right? So QR is 5 centimeter upon PQ is 12. So this is tan P. Now second ratio used in the question is cot R. So cot is reciprocal of tan. So base by perpendicular. Base by perpendicular. Now which angle is there? R angle. So according to R angle, if R angle is there, the side opposite to R is this. So now we will take perpendicular as PQ and this will be the base. Right? So base will be QR upon perpendicular will be according to R. Perpendicular is PQ upon PQ. So QR is 5 upon PQ is 12. Now the question is find tan P minus cot R. This is our question. So let us put the values of tan P. Tan P is 5 by 12 minus cot R is 5 by 12. So 5 by 12 minus 5 by 12 will be 0. So this will be the answer. So I hope the question is clear to you. Very first step, Pythagoras theorem use karo to find out all the sides. Second step, find the trigonometric ratio by focusing on the angle. Third step, put the values and get the answer. So dear students, similarly try question number 3 and 4. So that's all for now. Thank you.